Well, Kutch time. The date is April 12th, 2026, and the Detroit Pistons just beat the Indiana Pacers 133 to 121, finishing the season 60 and 22. The Pistons beat the Pacers to hit the 60-win mark for the first time since 2006 and the third time ever in franchise history. The Pistons won by the whole group. 15 players played tonight, and all 15 scored. Obviously, there's a lot to like tonight in this franchise-defining win. Paul Reed has one of the most efficient nights in franchise history. He has 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks, all in another 22 minutes, and sets a new franchise record for the most field goals attempted without a miss. He shot 11 for 11 tonight, breaking the past, which was probably 10 for 10. I mean, Paul Reed's been this guy that's come in and basically done his job whenever he needed to do. Whether it was starting, whether it was coming off the bench today, Jalen Duren's out, just for rest. Stu's still on minor restriction, so Paul Reed got the start. He has 26 points. If he were to play more, if he would have been able to play more in that fourth quarter, he would have easily beat his career high points. His career high is 30. He only needed 4 more points to tie it, let alone break it. And not only did he go perfect from field, he also was 4 for free throw. He did not a single miss tonight. I've said this, he is the best third string center in the league. And he really could be a backup center on most competent teams. When he has to be the backup center for us, he's great. When he has to be the starter, he's solid. I mean, Paul Reed's that guy you can always trust to play heavy minutes when he needs to, when he knows it. And it's Paul Reed. I mean, he's B-ball Paul. He's one of the most likable guys in the league. Really hard to not root for him, not like him. And sometimes he'll put on a great performance like he does tonight. Tobias Harris was hot. He's had 10 points pretty quickly, like about halfway through the first quarter. Finishes with 12, has 3 steals. Just doesn't play as much. Could have probably finished 30-plus points just like Paul Reed could have had. Isaiah Stewart continually works his way back. He started at like 12, and then 16, and then plays about 17 and a half. Finished with 16 minutes, finished with 16 points, 5 rebounds, and was 7 for 9 from the field. I didn't make a free 3-pointer. He was 1 for 2. And he gets someone else ejected. He doesn't get ejected. He hit a pretty nasty blindside elbow into the lower back by Jalen Slauson, one-time Summer League Piston, and that got him a flagrant 2. And then after that point, Stu went to the bench because no need to play an extra flagrant 2. I mean, he had some free throws, but pretty shortly after he went to the bench the rest of the game, just like every other good player. A lot of third string minutes tonight. Kevin Huerter finished with 15, that's 3 steals. It's Kevin Huerter. I mean, he's a solid role player for us now. Whether he will have that big of a role come playoff time, by come playoff time, I mean next game in a week, I don't really know. But I hope he does because he plays better than some other guys that will probably get some minutes off the bench. Cade plays. He gets 20 minutes. He has 17 points, 8 rebounds, and has 14 assists. Still not even close to his assist career high, which is 18. He didn't shoot super efficiently. It was 3 for 12, and I believe. I think he hit 1 3 maybe. But that was about it. Not the best efficiency-wise. But the main thing today was playing today and getting those minutes. It puts him at 63 games played with the required minutes. So the 20-plus minutes played, 63 games, is the like minimum required amount to get award eligibility. And now, but you still need 65 games played, since you need 63 in the 20-plus minutes. So he's played 64 total. He has 63 in minutes eligibility, which is the minimum requirement. They're going to challenge. The Pistons are going to challenge. Whoever needs a challenge will challenge it for Cade. I think, and I'm pretty sure NBA PA will have his back in this one, because he could not play. He had a collapsed lung. You can't play with that. That's a serious injury, a serious health risk to play. I mean, he couldn't even fly. You can't fly. You can't be in high air pressure situations, fluctuating like that with a messed up lung like that. So he legit couldn't play. He couldn't travel. Um, so he had to miss the time. And then he comes back and he plays the minimum amount he could possibly have to really challenge and fight for this and really have a good chance. And this, if the NBA doesn't want to change the game rule, they need to set what can you not get away with, but what circumstances are extenuating enough that he can still get eligibility. Cade, I feel should. I mean, he plays 63 in 20 plus with 20 plus minutes. He plays 64 games total. He's one game off in total. Just couldn't come back for it. If there's not a player to give eligibility to fight for eligibility, and K doesn't get it, then there's no point in having that extended in whatever the circumstance rule. There's no point in having that if Cade can't get eligibility from challenging it because he's basically done everything he needs to do. It's just he had the collapsed lung and he had to miss a few weeks of time where he legitimately could not play medically. It would be too dangerous and unsafe for him. Cade, this Pistons team got 60 wins. There is no way Cade should not be an All NBA. All NBA first team really. And it would be a pretty big crime, especially with the minutes played. Like a big argument is it should be minutes played, not games played, because Wemby will be eligible. Cade has played, I believe, almost 300 more minutes than Wemby, but Cade might not be eligible, and Wemby will. I love Wembanyama somewhat. I've grown some slight unfondness to him, but Cade should be eligible. Other guys should be eligible that are just going to miss it. The rules should be changed, but for this season, they have to do something. They have to make some ruling on this. There's 17 turnovers. Most of them were in not garbage time. From the third stringers. I mean, Kate had 4 and Dana Stiggins had 4. Not great, and then Karis LeVert and Isaiah Stewart had 2. So actually, not so much to what I said, but the other guys that came in third had like 1 turnover. There's a lot of guys with 1 turnover. And by that I mean five players, but not the best night passing wise, facilitating wise. Just kind of kept that up the whole game. I think had 10. Might have had 10 at half. No, I think they had 8 at half, and they had 12 after the third quarter, and then they get 5 more. In 17 at the fourth quarter. Just not great. I mean, this game's an odd game. It's game 82. The teams are weird, running weird lineups. Jalen Durant's not in. Ignore this. The next game is Sunday. Playoff starts Saturday. Pistons will have a Sunday game because of how the play-in is. We're the first seed. The play-in teams will want a day to rest because they're going to be the last games of the 3 sections of play-in games. And there's 4 teams eligible or not eligible with the opportunity to play the Pistons in the first round to come to Detroit for the first game on Sunday. That is the Magic, the Sixers, the Hornets, the Heat. I'm pretty sure the Pistons beat them all in the regular season head to head. If not, we might have tied 1. Yeah, we might have tied 1 of them. We'll see who they play. Just beat the Hornets last night. They beat the Sixers not too long ago, and Sixers will be without Embiid most likely. Magic have been a struggle bus. Heat have been struggling really badly as of late. All of them are series the Pistons should win, but we'll just have to see who they verse, and we'll know that I believe Friday. I believe Friday is that last game for the play-in before they have to travel to Detroit, and hopefully for that game 1, the Pistons will win. Thank you.